Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to the channel, to my wonderland. It is coffee time and today I'm here to talk to you about the Netflix May releases.
It's coffee time.
So I have put together just a couple of things that are going to be released and available on your Netflix in May 2019. So let's get to them. The first thing is coming actually already in May 1st. It's not something particularly that I am excited about, but I thought I would mention it in case that you guys are interested. It is called Knock Down the House and it is a documentary. It is a political documentary and Netflix had not done one of these in a hot second. It is an American documentary film and the last one that Netflix did in this kind of category, like a political drama, was back in 2015. It basically revolves around the campaigns of 4 different women and their lives. I'm not somebody that is so much into politics, but in case that you are interested, this one has also 4 female strong main characters, the 4 candidates, and you know, I think it's gonna be nice because you're gonna be able to see the background stories of these women and everything they had to go through, and from that part I think I would find it interesting. But I'm not somebody that it is much into politics, to be honest. I just don't have the interest at all. But let's move on because something is coming on May 3rd and I am also dying for this one. It is an American biographical crime thriller and it is based on the true story from Ted Bundy. The movie is called Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. The title of the film actually refers to the words that the judge used to describe him after he sentenced him to death, and I think it's really fitting. And if you have not watched the Bundy tapes on Netflix, it is a documentary. I think it's only 4 episodes, but they're like 1 hour long or so. I would really recommend you to watch them. It is fascinating, terrifying, disturbing, and it is definitely one of the best put together documentaries that I have ever seen. So if you're into true crime stories and stories about serial killers and would like to know a little bit more about the Ted Bundy case before jumping into this movie, I would definitely recommend you to watch this 4-part documentary. The film is based on the book that the first girlfriend wrote about Ted Bundy. It's called The Phantom Prince: My Life with Ted Bundy. So here we have Zac Efron with his first role on a Netflix original movie or show, and I kind of thought at the beginning it was weird to choose him as Ted Bundy, but after I saw, you know, more pictures and the trailer, I think it totally fits, because let's not forget that Ted Bundy was a serial killer that nobody believed he was you know, guilty, because he seemed so nice, you know, he seemed like this handsome, nice guy, and nobody wanted to believe that he was capable of doing the things that he did. So in the movie we're basically going to follow the story, you know, when he meets his girlfriend and when the trials happened, and he also always defended himself because he thought he was always so smart, he was gonna outsmart everybody, and he did in many ways. And if you've watched the documentary, you also know that he actually escaped jail 2 times. Like, how dumb do you have to be to let him out of sight after, especially after the first time that he escapes? But I'm really interested in watching this movie. Of course, this is going to be everything maybe not so accurate as the documentary is, but anyway, something that I am super pumped to watch. Also on May the 3rd, we are getting a new series and it is called Dead to Me. So we're going to get the first whole season. I love that Christina Applegate is coming back to the small screen with this Netflix original series. And Lina Cardellini is also coming to the show after being in Bloodline, so everybody that loved her in that show is gonna be happy to see her also playing this new role. So we're following the story of Jen, and she's totally mad at the world after her husband Jeff dies. So Jen meets Judy, and she's also a widow, so they kind of get this friendship, and the friendship gets stronger and stronger until one day Jen realizes that Judy might be hiding a very dark secret. On May the 8th, a lot of people are gonna be thrilled because the new season from Lucifer is dropping, and we are already in season 8. If you're not familiar with the show, it's basically a show in which Lucifer gets bored in hell and he decides to come back to Earth to kind of study how humans behave and just mingle between the humans. And to be honest, I have not watched the show, but I have heard only good things about it, and it's always one of those shows that I always mean to start but I never do. But if you have been following the show and you are super excited to finally get a new season, you don't have to wait much longer. On May the 10th, we have also another new series, and it is called The Society, and we're getting also the whole season 1. This series, it is based on a utopia kind of universe in which the teenagers wake up one day and the older adults, like the adults and the children, disappear, so we only have teenagers, and they are being left alone in this town that is now surrounded by really deep forests. So they are trapped in this town without any kind of adult supervision and also no children. So obviously they can do whatever they want, and we all know that when there are no rules and everybody thinks they can do whatever they want, a lot of nasty things happen. So I am curious to see how they explore here human nature and what the teenagers start to do to each other. I'm really excited to see what they did with this. Also, I'm just gonna mention Amy Poehler's director's debut because Netflix is releasing on 10th of May Wine Country, which is basically just a movie of a bunch of older ladies that are partying their 50th birthday. So I just wanted to mention here in case that you are interested in this. And on May 24th, a movie that I'm also extremely excited about, and it is called The Perfection. I have seen the trailer of this movie and I was hooked already just by watching the trailer. It looks like it's going to be kind of disturbing and weird, so count me down for it. Netflix is doing a good job with some thrillers and horror kind of movies that they're bringing. My favorite Netflix original horror movies so far have been Apostle and The Ritual, so if you have not checked those out, make sure to do so. This movie was actually shown at a fantastic film festival in September 2018, but Netflix picked it up and they're going to be releasing it on their platform in the month of May. And it is based on a very weird story of some musicians that would do anything for success, and what you get to see in the trailer is a bunch of images that look weird, that look like something shady is going on there also in the conservatory. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this movie. When you watch the trailer, you're kind of confused but excited at the same time. So I would recommend you to watch the trailer and come to your own conclusions. It seems like there is this weird you know, group of musicians that would really kill to be the best, and then there is this girl that has this accident and she doesn't know if she's gonna be able to play again, something like that. But if you watch the trailer, like I said, it's not really clear the main plot of the movie, so I think that's also great, you know, keeping the mystery, keeping the tension, and getting people hooked to watch actually the movie and not show everything in the trailer. But yeah, like I said, The Perfection, new movie from Netflix, and really excited to watch it. So these were some of the Netflix releases for May 2019 that I thought were more interesting, especially the ones that have to do with horror or true crime. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below your thoughts on the things that I have mentioned that are coming your way, and if you are particularly excited about any of them. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Remember to support me, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more coffee times with me. And if you want to follow me on the social media, well, you are down there on the description box. There are all my social media links. I'm getting more active on Twitter as well. So if you want to interact more with me, make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. And I'll hope to see you all guys in the next coffee time. Bye!